didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're
Servant
back in
else,
Haven,
man.
my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
Right.
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Lord Chancellor, I fucking hate that guy. The little asshole. Kind of becomes nicer later, but he... Vain hope someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1. Clammy, shallow breathing. Pulse over fast. Not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says his scoring mark is thrumming unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here just in case. I'm no mage, dude. No need for Templars. That crap. I ain't no mage.
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste.
It's me, wow. Andraste's Mabari. It's a little song lyrics, I guess. Pretty cool actually, but I read it already, so. I'm gonna try and read everything this playthrough as well, and talk to people a lot, because there's so many cool dialogues and stuff you can read. Patient observation, day 3. Less thrashing, some response to stimulus. Vitals seem solid. 2 attempts so far by locals to break into the Chantry to kill my patient. Oh motherfuckers. All this work to save his life, and will they just execute him? Will inform Lady Cassandra. I expect him to wake. So Ren. Dan's gonna be our requisition officer. Also, there's a bunch of loot here. You're not with a rogue. If you're with a rogue, there's a bunch of loot down in the... I'll show you. The Fade. The study of the Fade is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisting paths, sometimes... What? Catching a glimpse of the city at its heart. The city? For those of you who don't know. Always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from. The Winter Imperium once spent vast fortunes on delirium and slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the way. I read at some posts that next Dragon Age game will be playing in Tevinter. It's likely so. That's gonna be pretty cool. So, and ultimately failed. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits, before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can. And as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize, I think? Again, the worst thoughts and fears of mortals, and build their realms with no other ambition than to taste life. It's kind of sad. From Tranquility and the Role of the Fade in Human Culture by First Enchanter Josephus. Thank you for that lovely piece of literature, Josephus. It's amazing. There's some loot down here you can grab. Chant for the Departed. There's some loot down here that you can grab, but most of it is locked. So if you play a rogue, you can get all of this loot. It's pretty nice. Founding the Chantry. Some folklore story. Ooh! Yes! Oh, that's two-handed. Oh, never mind. And I got so happy that I got a fucking mace. Damn it. Thunder mail is good though. Yeah. Like. Awesome. What else is here? Chantry hierarchy. More shit about the Chantry that I don't care about. Kind of gonna be playing a atheist character. See? Where's a rogue? There's like a bunch of shit here that you can open with rogue. Right here. See? There's like chests inside and some other notes and such. Captain Longsword. I think that's one-handed sword, isn't it? I think yeah, it's actually better. Cool. It's good. Let's go. Let's skedaddle on up, go to the war room. Start the Inquisition. That booty shake you have going on, it's kind of crazy. Brilliant. Hey guys.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
Mm-hmm.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
So much
The
loot missing,
breach
my heart is
evil,
erring. Yeah,
but
I
it
know.
is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
There's nothing useful there. Some cool notes and some... That's it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You,
Eat shit,
and
dude.
many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Close the fucking...
Providence.
Dude, what
The
are you...
Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
This guy.
You realize I'm a dwarf, right?
I have not forgotten. No matter what you are or what you believe, you are exactly
Still
what
have to
we
loot them,
needed
yeah, I know.
when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our
You
only
realize
hope
I'm a
of
dwarf,
closing
right?
it.
This is not for you to decide.
Boom.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ
Means
from
fuck
the
off.
Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We
Yes.
will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without
Ask
your
Cassandra.
approval.
Poke him. Eat shit, dude. It's Holmes.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader,
Yes, you
no
have.
numbers, and now no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Alright, big cinematic ink, I think. Yeah, alright. Gonna make my ramen noodles real quick. Meanwhile, cinematic guy. Right. What are we doing? Inquisition's rocking. Yeah, man. Hey. Right. Streamer's meal is getting ready in the microwave. Oh wow. That's what it is, man. Loot! Yes! Path of staggering. I like it. Pick it up. Hey, Thran.
If you've got lyrium to sell, Commander Cullen is handling all purchases. Oh, you're him.
Yes, I am.
Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Right. Are the sound levels okay, by the way, guys? Do I need to, like, up something or lower something? Yeah.
Well,
Know how they...
I could go with you.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. There are some pretty good items here. The shop, so buy and sell some shit. Okay. That's an axe. That's something. Kind of works. Alright, we have a good shield. It's a two-handed, I think. Yeah, it is. Let's get an axe. It's a little bit better. Actually, no, it's not. It's not better. It's a little bit faster, but it's not AoE so far. Still, we need some more. One's better. Yeah, man. Look cool. Let's go for it. And nothing here. Bianca upgrades. I can buy those actually. Eric. Often. And let's just equip stuff and then sell some shit. Just for some extra monies. Fancy. That on. And Bout of Staggering. Omelette of Determination. Microwaves of good. Sell, 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 sell. What? That is actually better. Well, I didn't see that one then. Okay. Fine. That is better. This is actually the one that we found in the down below. Right? Oh, okay. Sell that shit. Right. Got a shield still. You do. Some quest there, and there's a quest here, I think, up here somewhere. Bought some loot here as well that I... Construction orders. As you know from the terrible accidents last week, many passages through the mountain are unstable and liable to collapse at any moment. Annoying. I do not wish us to lose more brothers and sisters in the search for lost cultist treasure. What? We must seal all entrances into the... Templars have done a careful sweep of the caves after earth was collected. What remains of the disciples of Andraste will be forgotten, buried in the earth. Once it is done, let us have no more talk. This is a new haven restored to life by the true Tron, most holy Justinian. Mother of Teen. What was she? I'm gonna treasure it.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
See, there was an avalanche here. Just got fucked. Right? Shoot that. Stamina amulet. Ooh. That is a good one. Do like it. Some shit. Oh, this is human train. Shit anyway. There's a quest up here. Guy that healed us up. But this is the closed off. Sad. Right. So let's go up to our healer, get that quest, run out, do it, and then I think we can go to Hinterlands. That's all we need to do here. I'm gonna talk to everyone as well.
Still got demons pouring out of the rifts.
House. Oh, yes. Damn it. Want the loots though. Look at the booty shake. It's a thing, isn't it? Jesus. Alright. Okay. Let's have a chat with Varric. We need to go this way. And
So,
his friend.
now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
That makes two of us. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
I'm still not sure I believe that any of this is really happening.
This is all just the maker
I
winding
like this
us up.
character. It's
I
fun.
hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
I'm just that. I'm a miracle, dude.
Let all repeat the chant of light.
I'll do this
Only
shit,
the
don't worry.
word dispels the darkness upon
Lion. Is this a tavern?
Wishes to use some inexpensive spirits.
Tale of the Frostbacks. Even mountains had a heart once. When the world was young, Korth the Mountain Father kept his throne at the peak of Belenas, the mountain at the center of the world, from which he could see all the corners of earth and sky. Flat Earth theorists, goddammit. And he saw strong men become weak, brave men grow cowardly, and wise men turn foolish for love. Korth devised a plan that he might never be betrayed by his own heart, by taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare search for it. He sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, raised around it the fiercest mountains the world ever seen. Frostbacks. But without his heart, the Mountain Father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled like lost souls. Can't talk. Food lost its flavor, music had no sweetness, and he lost all joy in deeds of valor. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of man. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant, but with no heart, Korth could not be slain. Soon there were no heroes left, either among men or gods, who would dare challenge Korth. The Lady of the Sky sent the best of her children, the swiftest, the cleverest, and strongest flyers, to scour the mountains for the missing heart. Year and a day they searched, but sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift and albatross returned to her with nothing. Then what is that? Ptarmigan? Ptarmigan? I need to Google that. What the fuck is that? Ptarmigan. Okay. It's like a white mountain chicken looking thing. It's weird. Okay. So that one spoke up and offered to find the god Sheev's heart. The other birds laughed, for the ptarmigan is a tiny bird, too humble to soar, which spends half its time hopping along the ground. The lady would not, so it is kind of like a chicken, would not give the little creature her blessing, for the mountains were too fierce even for eagles, but the ptarmigan set out and I hope that's how you say it, or not just ptarmigan, the silent P, I don't know. Correct me in the chat. The little bird traveled deep into the frostbacks. When she could not fly, she crawled. She hugged the ground and weathered the worst mountain winds, and so made her lonely way to the valley where the heart beat. All the god's terrible deeds, the heart was far too heavy for the tiny bird to carry, so she rolled it, little by little, out of the valley and down a cliff, and when the golden cask struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full almost to bursting, and the pain of it roused the mountain god to come see what happened. That happened. When Korth neared his heart, it lapped back into his chest, and he was whole again. And Hakon, Winter's breath, bound Korth's chest with 3 bands of iron, 3 bands of ice, so it could never again escape. All the remaining gods named the ptarmigan honored above even the loftiest eagles. Well, damn, way to go, ptarmigan. The ptarmigan, an of our tale, from Herald and folklore and history by Sister Petrine, country scholar. Ovar are the big dudes, the Kunari, right? I think. Or the mountain men? I don't know.
Can I get you anything?
What can I find in Haven?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet.
You sound a bit Scottish.
She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Cool.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
School, boys. It was a nice little tale though, wasn't it? Yeah.
Have you heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands near Redcliffe?
Hard going. The mages and the Templars put a lot of people out of their homes.
At least Mother Giselle is there to help.
I'd think food and clothing would help more than prayers.
Truth. Truth be told, I saw us.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams.
Old Grey Wardens used griffins as mounts.
I've watched as hosts of spirits
There's some Herald and folklore for you.
In ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Hopefully the kind who lives to become that embarrassing former hero everyone has to put up with.
I can think of worse fates. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has
That's
been
kind of a bad place to be.
But you understand my caution.
The giant hole in the sky trumps any other concerns. We can worry about the rest later.
Yes. Who can say what this world will look like when we are done fighting for it? But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
You'll need to choose. It's the shitty part. I think... I don't know, I always go with Templars. I might go with mages just this once. Just because. I'm not sure though. And we can get Dorian then as well, a little bit sooner. But I mean... I don't know. I like the Templars more. I like to save their order, you know. But I always go for Templars. Because of that, I think I'm... this time. Apothecary. Find recipes through exploration. Yes, we know.
Segret told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segret he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon.
Segret can go fuck himself.
Again.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication. Name's the
Black Mamba 1977. Welcome to the chat, dude, and on the stream. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day, man. Enjoy yourself.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
Let's get the quest. I like to have this guy. After all, he kind of saved us, right? Twice. So I mean, let's get him his notes, you know. Alright.
Farewell.
Goodbye, buddy. Let me just loot all the shit you have. Thank you very much. Sledgehammer. It's a two-handed one, right? Okay. Regen potion, please. Thank you. Need to find a bunch of air fruit, don't I? Yeah. Kind of have to. I'm gonna have to. Right, do the quest then? And then go, or... I mean, yeah, sure, let's just finish. Couldn't sleep and it's 4:40. Oh, really? Damn. 2 days ago I couldn't really sleep. It was horrible, man. I woke up at like 2 o'clock. And I was up till like 6. And I had to go to work at 7. So, I mean... It was painful. Struggle. I had a really bad ear infection, so sometimes my ear just itches real bad in the evening. Can't sleep for the life of me, man.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
Hey, you what, mate? Try that again. You gonna stay? I'm telling you right now.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power.
True.
One day, I hope the circles are
Very
again
true.
sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
The Templars like became kind of like a hunting force against mages more than protecting them, like in Origins.
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
One of my favorite characters are ex-Templars as well, like Cullen and Alistair.
Do you
the next Templar as well.
No, I'm just a recruit.
I mean...
Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings.
Right.
Though that distance did save my life.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Thank you. I don't believe in her though, but thanks. Yes. A bunch of Everfruit here that we can grab, and a bunch of iron. Kind of a good place actually to farm Everfruit if you are low on it. Bunch of it out here, as you can see. That sucks. I had a nightmare around 9 PM. Or 8 PM, sorry. I just couldn't get back to sleep. I try now, but I have to be up at 8. Afraid that if I did not wake up. Yeah. Well, that's kind of my concern as well. Every time I get up too early, that if I go back to sleep, I might not get up. And I just, you know, chug a bunch of coffee down. Be done with that. We try to keep the stream as interesting as I can, okay? So you won't just fall asleep on the desk. Let's see here. What could this be? Could it be the notes that we need? Oh, look at that, it is! Great. Also, I think there's a few Everfruits behind the thing. Or a royal one? I don't quite remember. Oh, see? Though. I haven't been here in a while. I usually just rush, what you call it? Rush the fortress, you know? But, I want to finish, like, every little quest now. And talk to people and stuff. That's what this game is all about. And in Nightmare, you can't really get the urge to do that. This is hard mode, by the way, for those of you wondering. Just because on Nightmare, I can't really use some of my favorite characters because they are not that strong. Like Iron Bull and stuff. And I just love the banter that they give. So I thought, you know, I would make something different. Just so I can play with those guys. But still, you know, have a little bit of... still have a little bit of a edge on the game, so it's not just a breeze to run through. Which I don't like in any game, it's just point and click and everything dies. This is boring. Loot! Yes. Defender coat arms. I'm straight. Is here? Arming sword. Is that two-handed or one-handed? I'm not sure. Have to see. Thinking about it, but my... Rig? Rig? What is that? You mistyped something? Have to get a replacement soon. What is that? What? That. Oh, okay. It's a coffee maker. I see. I googled it. Google knows all the answers. Okay, Herald. How's it cooking, mate?
Expected you be by. I'm Herald.
Oi.
Everyone knows who you are. How's
yeah.
the new gear fit?
It's meh.
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
Of course it does. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world.
That's fine. I can't,
so,
you know.
You need custom work.
Well.
Something special. You bring
Bad
the
with
materials
English.
to us, we'll make it happen.
People keep saying my English is really good, and I just keep hearing all the mistakes I make. So I'm like, that. Like right then, don't say that. See what I mean? Like, all right. What's your story, man?
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it.
These guys have some mighty strong left arms for hammering those swords in the air. Look at them. There's some force field above those anvils.
Ended up here.
That's a damn shiny shield as well.
Decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Fun fact, in medieval warfare, with the night charges, they, most of the time, if they could, they made sure to charge against the sun, right? Because they raised their shields and the flashing light would blind the archers a little. And they would have a much harder time hitting him. There you go. Fun fact for you all. Okay. Kind of
Whoever
awesome.
you are, I hope the streak is broken.
A man can dream.
A man can dream. Good.
Who outfits the Inquisition?
Like Harriet.
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
English is very good, honestly. Well, thanks, but I don't agree. Thanks nonetheless for saying that. Are you English? Or American or something?
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms
American,
and armor.
alright.
We work iron to blighted dragonbone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy, bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
I lived in Britain for half a year, so that kind of gave my English a little edge, but still not, you know, that much.
Right.
It gave me an accent more than anything. Alright, let's make the Bianca upgrades for now, and then make this sword. Wait, it's two-handed? No, it's not, is it? It's not. Okay, good. Let's make ourselves a sword, shall we? Out of what? It's all level 1. I mean, doesn't matter. Iron, I guess. And this one matters. Guard damage bonus is nice because we're gonna be a tank, right? Let's go for that one. Crushing longsword. Like the sound of that one. Let's make some Bianca upgrades. Good old barrack. Are you German? Just curious if it... No, not rude at all. Not, by the way. Let's see if you can guess. You can just find it below the feed anyway, but... Let's see if you can guess. Don't cheat. Let's use I. K9 leather, that's actually perfect. I just have 6. Oh, excellent. That was perfect. Yes. Alright, my weapons. Do I have a grip for this or anything? I don't think I do I? No. Oh, wait. Rather longsword grip. Yeah. We have a grip, guys. Nice. That looks a lot better. Firm. Okay, we need barrack. And put all this shit in. Just upgrade Bianca a little bit. Do some meaningful damage. There we go. That's pretty good, isn't it? 67 is not bad. Sure.
Right.
Modify armor as well because I did pick up some stuff like that. Sure. Any of these have any upgrades in them? Good.
Looks fine.
I think that's pretty much all that we need right now. So we can just skedaddle on back in. And start with good old Hinterlands, I guess. Let's do it.
As there is but one God, one life, one death, there is but
I am close to Germany though. I'm close. one country to the east.
Does it trouble you?
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor.
Thank you. I'm trying. Yes, I'm
May I
from Hungary.
present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And
Hey,
of
Josie.
course you know Sister Liliana.
My
Yes.
position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need
Khan's armor
power,
looks so cool.
Commander.
I want
Enough
that.
magic
I
poured
mean, it would
into
look
that
pretty
mark.
weird on my dwarf.
Might destroy
I
us
think.
all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet.
Oh man, you can't romance Liliana. I know, right?
And you specifically.
I love Liliana in Origins. She was great. I gave her the nug in Origins. I did that quest every time.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a dwarf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the
Oh, thank you, dude. Appreciate that follow. Glad you are liking the stream, man. Hopefully your day is gonna be better than your evening was. And night.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from
He's
growing.
adorable, yeah.
They have also heard about the woman seen in the
Went
rift
for
when we
Solas,
first
really?
found
I
her.
don't like Solas,
They
man.
believe that's
Especially after the
Andraste,
Trespasser
Even
DLC.
if we tried to stop that view from
No,
spreading.
which we have not.
no spoilers, please.
The point is,
In chat.
everyone is talking about you.
Hasn't seen it.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel
What
about
happens? Okay.
I'm not sure how I should feel.
that? The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
Apparently.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I had a horrible day yesterday. I worked for God knows how long. Today is my poor girlfriend. She's working 14 hours today. It's kind of... It's a rough week, but... As long as I can find time to know, to just stream a little bit, So I'm the problem, eh?
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something
Sorry.
you can do. A Chantry cleric by the
Sandra
name of
is,
Mother Giselle
like,
has asked to
very
speak to you.
direct.
She is not far and knows those involved far better than I.
He's staying
Her
right here,
assistance
dwarf.
could be
I
invaluable.
mean, think about it.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the
Did on
Inquisition's
PlayStation 3
influence while you're
600
there.
press button. Oh yeah.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
What is the last
In
thing
the
that
meantime, let's think of
playthrough?
other options. I
I'll
won't
tell you how
leave
close
this
you
all
are.
to the Herald.
I made the game for like 70% done. First time I played it, but I just rushed through it. So like most of the content was, I didn't even know it was there. I kind of was like, yeah, this game is pretty quick. And then I realized that I just missed like half of the game, if not more. So I'm like replaying it now to experience it with everything. Doing like every little side mission.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues.
Which will
about
take a fucking
explosion.
long time, but
I'll take what
I'm
I can
enjoying it.
find.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Harding. You shoot him, girl. I like Harding too. If she was a romance option, I'd be all up for that. She's great. I don't know why she's not a romance option for dwarves. Doesn't make much sense, but... It's like the first thing you decide in every BioWare game, isn't it? Like, who am I romancing? That's how you make your character. It's kind of nuts. That's what I do anyway. That's what I did, but when my fiance finally is able to move in, he wants a PS4. Oh yeah. PS4 is pretty good actually. I would get that above Xbox, but I'm still like a PC fanboy, so. Yeah, Harding is great. I always go for the little heart option when talking to her. Alright, scout the hinterlands. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Margiselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Oh, I will do it, don't you? That one. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries, yes, of Master Dennett, retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through fighting. Lead scout hard. Yes, please, venture forth. Oh, also, I'm gonna grab my food real quick.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's good to see another dwarf in the Inquisition. There aren't many of us around. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Lunch. Ramen noodles. By the way, congrats for your fiance. Congrats, dude. Old lady, you never know in 2017. I'm just guessing. You've heard stories about me, have you?
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for
Oh,
Thetis.
great. That's perfect.
Oh, wonderful.
The Hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive.
Right.
Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Alright then. It's a lot of shit to do on the Hinterlands, I'm telling you guys. It's kind of a crazy place. Whole bunch of shit you need to do. So, first thing should be giving dudes some healing potions and stuff like that. So let's do that. Such. Okay, and then I need to set them up with some skills and stuff. Let's see. I'm tempted to go charging bull just so engages are easier. But at the same time, I just love the hook. Grappling chain. Let's just look up a build actually. Warrior builds, here we go. Nightmare Warrior, don't need that one. Vanguard Tank early game, here it is. Basic tanking build that can be employed during the early portions of the game. Good, perfect. Before you unlock Skyhold and your specialization. Yes, yes. Okay, so... yeah. I think I'm gonna go for Charging Bull. You know, just because it's it gives us the what you call it, mobility to do things a lot easier. So there. And the rest, Varric is definitely gonna be looting things. So those. I think we're going this side, maybe. Explosive shot is kind of nice. Let's just buff his basic shot. Be done with him. Cassandra, my girl. I could make her two-handed, maybe. But she kind of has two skills that aren't two-handed already, but could do it. We're just gonna roll with 2 tanks for now, and then I'm gonna get Iron Bull as soon as I can anyway. So I mean, doesn't really matter all that much. Here we go. And then we go. Yeah, I could have given him invisibility actually, but yeah. Follow controlled character. Follow. Actually, I'm gonna set up Sandra to follow herself. Just so she grabs aggro as well and stuff. The rest can follow me, that's all good. Alright, that's good for now. See what we do. Hello?
Dispatch for you.
You.
What is it?
That's a beautiful camera angle. Come on, man. Here we go. What is this requisition? Is it the... yes, geological survey. Okay. Can do that quick. Alright. Gonna grab my lunch. And I'm gonna... go have a quick pee first. I'm gonna be back, right? So, just a couple of minutes. We're back. Alright guys, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit just so I can eat and ruin it. Hopefully I still sound decent. Right. Good. Let's see where we go. Close the rift. Get that, I guess. This is actually a huge map, don't get fooled. This is a huge map. Just can't quite see. It's not as big as the like the Hissing Wastes or something, some of the desert maps, but it's very dense is what I would say. There's a lot of shit going on. Need to go through. It's not that bad. People give a lot of shit to the Hinterlands, but it's actually... You know what you're doing, it doesn't take that long. You can pretty much finish it in a good couple of hours, I think. If I really step to it. As I said, I'm gonna try and grab all that I can. All the information, all the cool little quests and stuff. Letter in an empty home. Rithis, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he would put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead, but I'm not. I'd be killing apostates and waiting for you at Old Phoenix Place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the temple. Come if you're man enough. Even.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
Yeah, could be. Sledgehammer, bout of cold resistance. Also, wait a second. We should give these guys some really useful armor and stuff, should we? Then it is actually better for... Oh, look at her! Looks good on her. Look at that! Isn't it pretty? Looks fantastic. Some of the dwarf armor is really cool looking as well. Also, I didn't equip my good sword yet, did I? Nope. It's actually not as good. Wow. Alright then. Sandra can get it. Come here, lady. Got you a sword. I made it. Enjoy. Who else is there? Solus. Can he use any decent armor? Weapons. He has weapons. Let's give him some defense. Give Beric some melee defense in case they drop on him. And let's give Cassandra some more health. Okay, good. Let's equip. So again, let's go for that rift. Be around. It's my favorite of the beginner gear when you first start for. Yeah, it is very nice looking. It is very nice looking indeed. Lion head on the front and everything. I think it's our Legion. It must be. I don't know. It's pretty though. It's damn pretty. Also, I'm gonna grab all the air fruit because I don't know about hard mode, but on Nightmare, I need all of the air fruit I can get. Oh, that's a sack. I missed almost. What is this? Little camp. No notes, no nothing. Knock totem. I'll give that to Liliana. What was the name?